It's no surprise to me, because I set out a goal, and that was to take every major title I could get my hands on. Now, I got something to say a little while from now, but I got something to say right now that's very important to me and very important to the organization which we have formed. Like I said before, we're going to take every kind of major title there was. And Bob Orton Jr. and Don Kernodle have done that. They are now the new World's Tag Team Champions. And I'd like to congratulate both of them on a fine job done.
To the fine United States champion, Dickie, thank you very much for the congratulations. It was a long, hard-fought tournament. The Road Warriors, the Von Erichs, there were people in that tournament that positively nobody thought could be beat. But Don Kernodle and I stepped out of the tournament #1, Daddy, the new World Tag Team Champions. Donald, go ahead and translate
exactly
to your
right. Mayors rule cities, governors rule states, presidents rule countries, but Orton and Kernodle, we rule the whole entire tag team wrestling world. And if these belts could talk, they'd say, Orton and Kernodle, you're the greatest tag team in the world today, and you're the only ones worthy enough to wear me around your waist. Right, Orton?
That's right, Daddy. And believe it or not, we've got something that's going to be even greater news for all you people out there. We are making communications with the Russians. Oh, yes, we're getting along just fine. We found out how to break the ice. Come on, Daddy. Come on over here. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
Basically, when I first started out, I said I was a greedy individual, and that I am. But I'd like to do something right now in my good faith, in my good honor, and I'd like to present the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship to Ivan Koloff.
Wait a minute, Dick, you just can't give him the
belt.
belt.
Wait a minute. The man respectably owns this belt. He owns the championship. He is a new Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion. And if these people out here don't like it, well, they can send their letters in to Crockett Promotions, and I'm sure that I'm not going to care whether they send one or not. But this man right here, as some new Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, I'm taking myself right to you, Flair, for the gold. You're next. You're next in line.
All right, there you gentlemen, now you see it. The Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, Ivan Koloff. What happened?
Evidently, Koloff has got that belt, David. There has to be a story behind this belt. As Koloff in the ring, he's got a new opponent. And he got the belt.
I still can't believe that Dick Slater, as you saw, Dick Slater gave that championship, Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship, to Ivan Koloff. And with me, I have the World Heavyweight Champion, Ric Flair. Rick?
Well, David, it's always a pleasure to be here. You know, the National Wrestling Alliance, as you know and I know so well, is the greatest wrestling body in the world today. And it's always a pleasure. It's more than a pleasure. It's the most fantastic feeling in the world to be able to walk out here and know that I represent the best. I'm the World Heavyweight Champion. When you talk about the men that have held it before, the Jack Briscoes, the Dory Funk Juniors, the Harley Races, the list is endless of great champions. I like to think of myself as a great champion, and that means that I've got to wrestle and defeat the best that wrestling has to offer. And I'm talking about the Bob Ortons, the Dick Slaters, the Valentines, the Wahoo McDaniels, the Ricky Steamboats, the Youngbloods, the Roddy Pipers. The list is endless. The finest competition that wrestling has to offer is right here in this area. And I'm the World Heavyweight Champion, and I intend to stay the World Heavyweight Champion, and that means I'll wrestle anybody on any occasion. And that includes Ivan Koloff. Now, this is the first time I've had an opportunity to see Koloff in a long time. He's come in here under the tutelage of Gary Hart. We all know what kind of man Gary Hart is. Now, Koloff, a former world champion himself, a tremendous athlete, probably one of the finest conditioned athletes to ever participate in our sport. And then Bubba Douglas here, or Bubba Smith rather, he's going to have to show everybody tonight just what kind of man he is, because this fellow that Koloff is wrestling will give him a tremendous match. Just like Rubicon Jones, that hard head that sends Koloff reeling out to the floor. But Koloff never slacking in the department. He's getting right back in the ring, and he's ready for anything that Bubba Douglas has.
All right, Bubba Douglas tried it. Koloff went right back on him, pounding away at that midsection. He's a powerful individual.
Well, he's a tremendous, tremendous athlete. As I said before, his conditioning is second to none. It's a tremendous honor to be here and see the caliber of wrestlers now participating in the sport here in this area. And as much as I don't like him, I can't say enough about a guy like Orton. And there you go. Excuse me, didn't mean to interrupt your train of thought, but Koloff just got his hand raised, and he beat this man in a very short period of time. That shows you what kind of athlete he is.
Take time out for these commercial messages about the worldwide wrestling events coming up in your area.